so I can concentrate on what I'm doing with you now. So we're pushing those forward. There we go, and we're going to keep it in that little square, in the square there. So it's going to be tiny, tiny little adjustments all the time.
Right, that little square needs to be
in the centre of the cross.
in the centre of the cross.
There. If it starts moving, you're going to have to move with it to follow it.
Right.
And in about 3 miles, it's going to move.
Is it?
Because we've got our first turn coming up. So just let the nose drop down.
Yeah.
And then turn to the left slightly. Okay, there's our turn. Round we go. So we're just going to pull up slightly.
It's a bit foggy, isn't it?
That's just the cloud.
Oh.
Cloud at 4,500 feet.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Freaky me.
There's your altitude. There's your speed.
Oh, I'm doing.
So we're going to be climbing up to 24,000.
Wow.
So we're just going to get the nose back down into there.
Yeah.
Okay. There we go.
So there, that's it.
Yep, then it's going to. Yep, then it's going to go over. So we need to push the nose forward.
Right.
And then just there, anywhere in there. So it's always going to be small adjustments.
Right.
So there's our level off, so we turn to the right. We need to turn that like that.
Sorry.
That's all right. we're not going to get lost, we'll be fine.
Oh, we'll be all, that's all right then. Don't need sat nav.
That's what this is doing for us, it's telling us which way to go.
Oh, right. Oh, I see, right.
So wherever that so we're the little triangle.
Yeah.
And we're following this line.
Oh, wow.
So wherever that goes, look.
Yeah.
We're following it.
Oh, yeah, we're following it. Wow.
But they'll move to tell you which way to go to stay on it.
Oh, I see. Right. See, I'll never know which way to go.
So we need to turn to the right slightly.
Sorry.
That's all right. And then nose down. Like that.
Ah. It's quite hard, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tricky.
It is tricky. So wait for him, he does hours on his game. And I mean hours.
Then we're going to just chase it round to the left slightly and then just nose up. There we go.
What is, isn't it? Wow.
And then we'll just start levelling, like turning the wings level. So now we're at 12,000 feet.
Wow.
So we're halfway.
So we're still climbing, aren't we?
Yeah, we're only halfway up.
Wow.
Yep. Still got a bit more to go.
Where's me line gone?
To the right slightly. But then by the time you correct yourself, you're going to be making a left turn.
Oh. See, I never know.
That's it, round to the left. That's it. And then just bring the nose up slightly as well.
Yeah. Dear, I've lost it.
And that, yeah, to the right again. It's just following this. So when you know that when you get near there,
yeah.
you're going to start. You can sort of predict when your left-hand turn's going to start.
Right. suppose it's practice makes perfect.
Yeah, it usually takes a few minutes to get the hang of it.
Yeah. It's not like driving a car, is it? Oh, what, I go that way?
It's almost like driving a car.
It is, isn't it?
We're in a little 3D world at the minute.
Yeah.
Whereas on a car, you've only got to worry about left and right. The only way you're going to go 3D in a car is if you go off the edge of a cliff or a bridge or something.
Yeah.
So we're doing alright.
How am I doing?
You're doing alright now.
Am I?
Yeah. Makes my life a lot easier. Let's see what the actual weather's doing in Amsterdam.
Yeah, see if it's nice and sunny.
Because, well, not only that, we're landing on 06. I'd like us to land into the wind if we can, to make your landing a lot easier.
Oh, thank you.
So let's see what we've got. So the weather is... Okay.
Raining?
No. Oh, we're landing on the right runway.
Are we? Oh dear.
No, we're not.
I
160 at 6 knots, so it's not a lot of wind. There's a bit of cloud, but the visibility is good. QNH is 1017.
How am I doing?
All right, you've overshot it a little bit.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't know how to get back on it.
Just as long as you stay in there,
Yeah.
that will always put you back in the right flight plan.
Oh, right.
No matter where you go, that will guide you back.
Oh, wow. Oh, right.
Obviously, if you was in a real plane and you overshot it that much, you get an earful off ATC.
Yeah, I'm shooting again, I think. I've gone a bit wrong, ain't I?
Yep. So we're going to do that, and we're going to turn to the right. There we go.
All my passengers will be feeling lovely.
Coffee and gin everywhere.
You have to keep an eye on it, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
God, crikey. Do you have to do this all the time, Jesus?
No, because we put the autopilot on.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah. I was going to say, crikey, mate.
So it's 18 degrees on the ground.
Oh, 18.
Yep.
Too bad.
It's not
At least we ain't got no frost or snow.
Not at the minute. 18 degrees. The wind's at 160. So let's see if we've got a runway that's going to help us out. Not really. We could try 18 left. But I don't know if that's got an ILS, and if it's not got an ILS, it's going to be hard. One 8 left. So you got 18 right, got 18 centre. Okay, so 18 left doesn't even exist apparently.
I did say, Andrew, do you start these up with a key?
Oh, we have got 18 left, but it doesn't have an ILS. So you'd be struggling to land it there, I think.
Oh, will I?
It's only a 6 knot wind, so we'll just go with the one we've got. We'll go on 06.
I've lost my thing again.
It's alright.
Sorry about this, passengers.
Well, in 26 miles, we're over Dagenham.
Are we?
Yeah. And then 15 miles after that, we're on Clacton-on-Sea.
Oh, right.
ILS 24 was 24. Will that work for us? No. I'm trying to help you the best I can.
Done it again.
So we're a bit high at the minute.
I don't know which way to go. Sorry about this. Oh, I need to come.
That's
sat
it,
down,
push
innit?
forward.
Sorry.
That's alright. We're only 3,000 feet high.
Oh,
We can live with that.
yeah, we can live with that. Wasn't it hard keeping it on that little thing?
The thing is, the autopilot's there, but if you put it on, you're going to struggle for landing because you're not going to have a feel for it.
No, no. Go on.
See, the runway you're supposed to go on from the UK is 18 right, but it puts you so far away from the terminal buildings, I don't like to land on it.
Right.
That's why I try and find the right runway to land on this way. At least we get to see the actual building.
Yeah.